What up, everyone? Crypto Marxist, aka Bone Army. So you see the chart. Gas token for Shibarium sitting at only 68 cents. Bone Shiba swap, that's right. The fact it's under 68 cents, under a dollar. It's not under 68 cents. The fact it's under a dollar, under 70 cents is crazy. I remember when um Solana and Ethereum were so much cheaper than they are now. And now you have Solana at about 150, close to 200. You have Ethereum at 3,700. So now we're talking about the early stages of what, in my opinion, is going to be the king of layer twos. And also respect to Polygon because Bone Shiba Swap's actually a fork. All right. But the ecosystem, the team, the community, unparalleled in this entire crypto space. If you like hearing about that, you already know what to do. I don't even got to tell you. All right, cool. So Bone Chiba Swap right now sitting at $156 million market cap. All right, a total market cap of $170.34 million. All right, you already know this is a deflationary asset. This is a deflationary token, a deflationary ecosystem. So normally when things go down, right, in supply, demand goes up. And for demand, you can use price. Okay. So just putting that out there. And in case you guys didn't know, all right, because I asked you guys and there was some C fund, no one claimed it. All right. I was going to give some C fund. This was my original co-host, Itachi. All right. So just, because people were asking who, that's who it is, guys. So if you're new to my channel, you probably didn't know that. But if you're an OG, for sure you knew that because he used to be rocking all the time. All right, cool. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and analyze the chart a little bit. Bone Shiba Swap. You already know I love this token. I can't get enough of it. I'm gonna give you the chart. I'm gonna give you a little technical analysis. I'm gonna go ahead and give you brief info on what it is. All right. In fact, I'm gonna do that right now before I get into the chart. And then lastly, I'm going to give you an update as to what exactly the Bone Shiba Swap token has been up to. All right. I'm talking about the techie stuff. So if you're into getting all that stuff, I'm going to hit you at the end. If you aren't into all that stuff, I'm going to hit you with the chart. I'm going to hit you with a brief info and then you do what you do. All right. With that said, let's go ahead and get into this description. So the description is from Shib Token. You already know the shibatoken.com is one of my favorite websites. It had a secret message, guys, that they wanted you guys to decipher. No one deciphered it, so I took it upon myself to decipher it. I made the video. I'm gonna have to go through all these old videos that didn't really get the play that they should have. Maybe I'll give them a thumbnail. All right, cool. Let's go ahead and get into this. All right. So, anyways, Shiba Token, you already know what it is. All right. It is the main one, the global sensation accepted everywhere. I'm talking about Bone Shiba Swap. What is Bone Shiba Swap? Bone, our ecosystem's governance token, has a 250 million supply. It empowers Shib armies voting in the Doggy DAO and underpins Shibarium, our layer 2 network, our proprietary layer 2 network. All right, this is actually an old definition. This is actually an old definition. So I'm going to see if this one's more updated. And this one is from shibecosystem.com. Keep in mind, they have different websites. Different. This one actually has a message right here. I also deciphered that. But this video is about this. So don't worry about all that stuff. All right. One more thing that I want to tell you before I keep going with Bone. Shib. Alpha on Shib. There's less Shib than there is Bitcoin. Spread the word. There is less Shiba Inu Satoshi unit for Satoshi unit than there is Bitcoin. All right. That's mega alpha. If you know and understand what that means, you should know what to do. All right, cool. Bone, with a total supply of 250 million tokens, Bone is the foundation of the powerful Shibarium Layer 2 network. All Shibarium users will need Bone to power transactions as a gas fee, making it vital to the decentralized ecosystem. Moreover, it is one of the ecosystem's governance tokens. See, you see, it's one of them. Why? Because Shib is one, Leash is one, Treat is going to be one. They all have DAOs. This is the most decentralized ecosystem in all of crypto. This is the future social network state. This is the future country for citizens. All right. This is major, guys. Moreover, it is one of the ecosystem's governance tokens and governs technology in this unique global decentralized structure. Wolf. All right, cool. All that, let's go ahead and get into the chart. All right, let's go ahead and get into the chart real quick. All right, so basically what I have over here is I broke it down into 5 different scenarios. All right, just so you guys know what ranges you should be aware of, and then I'm gonna tell you where I think it's going. All right, and then I'm gonna get into the nitty gritty of the Delhi. If you guys know about Delhi, actually New Delhi, I don't know if it's still, but it used to be the capital of India. All right, so this is the Delhi update that I'm gonna hit you with. All right, cool. And I'm gonna try to knock it out quick because I want to get you as much info as possible. All right, let's go ahead and check out the chart real quick. All right, let's go ahead and check out the chart. So you have A, B, C, and D. All right, sitting at 68 cents right now, 16.14. Incredible that it's this cheap. All right, cool. So first of all, basic analysis right here. I did a couple of different scenarios. The first one is I went bullish on you. So maybe I should go from most bearish to most bullish. Okay, so I'm gonna do it like that actually. So F, starting with F actually. So this is what could potentially happen. This is most likely actually what I think is going to happen. Just putting it out there. I left it for last probably for that reason, but you know what? We'll just get right into it. And then I'm going to give you the potential of where it could go. You know, it might go up, all right? But right now, based on this chart, this looks extremely bearish, all right? There was a minor spike with Shiba Inu. It was killing it. You saw the video before. If you haven't seen the video that I did before this one, go hop over, check that one out because you guys saw Shiba Inu was one of the only tokens that was in double digits. Bitcoin down, Ethereum down, Cardano down, AVAX down, Shiba Inu up at one point like 17%. And if you actually look at it right now, it is actually up. All right, but here, let's get back into this. So this is what I see. It came up. It's over here, of course, around the 68 cent level. It did shoot up all the way to the 74. So people got extremely bullish right here. They're like, wait, it's moving. What's going on? You know, there's always going to be a retrace, always a retrace. In fact, probably the single most strategic play people could do is that sell at all-time highs and buy 2 days later sometimes. All right, that's just putting it out there for you guys. But here it is coming down. I see this absolutely just coming to below the 60. I have this right here. Honestly, I don't see it going that low. I see it going to about the six. Damn, boy, it might. It's just 65, 66 level. About the 66 level. Honestly, I could see this losing 2 cents approximately, at least touching it, just because it went up so much. Although the most bullish scenario has this actually going to about 78 cents. So this right here absolutely could, and you can see I didn't want to put this, but here it is. You can see this right here. So essentially, it looks like it's most likely gonna head down, maybe bounce off of this to continue up to A. But right now, the way I'm looking at it, and actually, this is what I had done. This is what I had done. This is what my prediction is. All right, this is my prediction right here. So I think it actually might go over here. And yeah, actually, my prediction had it going to about 65, 64, just because of how volatile it could be on the downside as well. And people are extremely eager. Okay, they're extremely eager. So here it is. So this is what I think could potentially happen. I could see this going down to about this level and then coming back into these ranges. Actually, I could see this absolutely coming back and reclaiming a lot of the A, B, and C range. Absolutely. So once again, that's what I see happening. So no matter what, even though it looks like it's down 1.75 and there is a potential for it to go back down to about the 65 level, 64 level, actually, even which is the most bearish scenario, even in this scenario, I see bone actually coming back, all right, consolidating and just swinging back up, not even going sideways for consolidation, actually just bouncing up. Okay, things are starting to get more and more bullish. Now, this is where we don't know what's going to happen. This is where it could potentially go sideways, right? So that was the second most bearish scenario. The most bearish scenario is not even too bearish. It's not going to go down. In fact, I said it's going to come over here, touch these, all right? Just touch these. You want people to sell, and then you want it to basically come in, reaccumulate. But basically, I could see this trading right here in the D range over here, trading in the D range for a little before it actually exits the D range. Before it exits the D range, I do see this C mark around this C mark around between the 75 and 80 cent mark being the target range for this uptrend right here. All right, it's just putting it out there. So most bearish scenario is basically what I think is going to happen. Okay, it's not going to tank, but I do see it maybe going down a little bit, coming down, boom, coming over, then swinging back up over here. Simple, simple, simple. And actually, in between these is where I see it going. That's my prediction. Now, once again, that's the most bearish, and it's not even bearish. Then you have potential to come over here, go sideways, and then up. Then you have what I consider the third most bullish, scenario. What's that? Okay, let's get rid of this. So the third most bullish scenario would actually be this coming over here, hitting this, bouncing, maybe breaking this, and following this support line. Following this support line into what? Into, well, actually the C, okay, into C. It would follow into C, basically trailing all this over here. Here, and it would, let me just draw this for you guys real quick. So it basically do this, come down. I do see, no matter what, it's gonna have to come and touch that, in my estimation. All right, so basically even do that, could do that, and then keep going to C, and then busting out. Okay, that's the third most bullish scenario. All right, look at that. That would be nice actually if it did that. All right, cool. Now, what do I see as the second most bullish scenario? Well, this, boom, coming over here, maybe even spiking over here, and then coming back over here, struggling for a little bit, reclaiming, breaking that resistance, reclaiming that into a support, coming over here, pressure building up, and then basically an uptrend coming up. All right, uptrend coming up. Maybe in between the A and the C. Here, let me move this. This keeps getting in the way. In between the A and C. All right. So that right there is actually the second most bullish scenario. So, and the most bullish scenario that, of course, we're all hoping for. We're all hoping for this. Hold on. What's going on here? Thing is tripping. All right, here. Damn, I need to make a dex, bro. That's easier. This shit is annoying. These are low key annoying. All right, cool. So here it is. And then the most bullish scenario is actually this one. See this coming over here? See this? Just following this. Just following this over here. Just following this. Breaking down. Maybe and then coming over here. Most bullish scenario over here. And actually that would lead us to about the previous ranges of not highs, but the dollar situation where it starts flirting. What the hell? It starts flirting with the dollar. All right. Of course, 90 cent. I think last time it got to like 93. Is that what it was? About 93 when it was trying to break up? Let me see. Yeah, about 96. Yeah, before that, because people were thinking like, oh, it's going now, and then no, it actually came back down over here. And then this one right here also, it looked like it was gonna absolutely explode, but then basically turned into more consolidation. But now we see if we actually zoom out like we did here. Now let me go ahead and just eliminate some of these things over here. Actually, no, let me leave that last one because it's bullish. I'm telling you, I winged this shit, people. All right, so look at this though. Look at this part. This right here is the point where I would focus on, low key. This point right here, this point right here, and then this point right here. Look at that. Around the same range too. Okay, where you get these spikes. So I could, like I said, in that scenario, I could actually even see it after seeing those two. I could actually see this swinging, hitting this area right here. Now that I saw that, actually, because it could spike down, like I said, just takes a couple cells. Oh, so that'd be actually under the 60 cent mark. That would be an amazing entry, another amazing entry if it was to do that. Once again, that would be a bearish scenario. Not even bearish. We're in a bull run, my people. It's just not as bullish as we would want it to be because, of course, we want everything to go up. But even if it was to do this, here, I'm going to just tell you what I would see. Even if this was to do this, come over here, start bouncing off of this, start tanking over here, start taking. What I would see is this. I would expect this, actually. In fact, I would, if it does do this, I would expect this to be trading around here, this range right here, around this range before it starts to go anywhere around here. That's basically what I'm looking at. All right. So no, even in the bear scenarios, it's still gonna go up. All right, it's still going to go up. Of course, not financial advice. I'm just putting you on the way I look at things. And of course, look at the every single one of these is up and to the right. Right now, look at this up. Look at this from this bottom up and to the right, and then from this point up and even higher. So from this point, if it actually breaks up, it's gonna go even more parabolic. I do see it touching 80 cents quickly within 2 days type situation. I'm talking about like it's gonna go up 10%, then maybe another 10%. If it goes up to 10%, we're already at 80%. So I mean 80 cents. So even in a week where it goes up 5%. All right. Because this thing's going to start moving pretty soon, my people. Quarter 3, when the Canine Finance LSD is actually up and running, that's when we're going to see all of the Shibarium, especially Bone, start to move, my people. And you already see it. You already see it. Here, I this video is about Bone, but let me just show you what she been doing for the past couple days. All right. And it actually broke even. Right now it's at 0.44. But look at this. Look at this. Started just go up and to the right. Finally, look at this movement. Just come and look at this movement. All right. So that's nice. Then you know Leash. I don't even got to tell you about Leash, the Doge killer. Also, look at this. Look at this going up and to the right, up and to the right. Look at this right here. This thing keeps taking off my charts, my people. That's why, but yeah, it is what it is. So look at this up and to the right. Beautiful, beautiful. And look at this. It's at this point where is it going to go down or is it going to come since it's touching this base and just absolutely just spike back up? Is it going to come up here again? Because it could. Don't forget the all-time high for Doge is in oh shit. I wasn't even sharing it. I was talking about this right here, my people. Down over here and look, boom, spike. So boom over here, boom, spike. So now we're back down here. So is it gonna go boom, spike? Maybe. So my point is that the all-time high for this is in the thousands of dollars. All right. And this is Leash, the metaverse token, as is stipulated. All right, cool. So now, and also let me just show you. Let me show you what's happening over here with Canine Finance DAO. And I'm gonna definitely do a video. But here, let me just zoom it in so you guys can see. Look at this. Look at this. Boom, up and to the right. I know you guys like to buy the big green candles, but I am always telling you to get them down here. You know what I mean? But you know what? Buying a green candle is better than not getting any candles at all. All right, cool. So now with that said, like I told you, Bone Shiba Swap sitting at 68 cents. And I do see it taking a minor little dip and then before it starts actually moving back up. That is what I see in its future. Okay, now let's go ahead and see what the updates are. What are exactly the updates? Well, of course, this is from Shiba Inu ecosystem, my people. Gas fees, a simple breakdown. So this is the point where I say if you are part of the Bone Army, if you like getting into the weeds, understanding the tech of it, you already know what to do. Go ahead and stay. Go ahead and hit that like, hit that sub, all that good stuff. If you don't really like getting into the weeds, this is where, basically go ahead and hit that sub, hit that like, bell it up, hashtag Shib, or actually hashtag Bone, and then you can do what you do. But if you are one of those riders, I appreciate you. We're going all the way through. I want you guys to know as much about this ecosystem as I know. I want you to know more about this ecosystem than me. All right, cool. Let's get into it. Gas fees, a simple breakdown. Shiba, this is from May 27, 2024, 3-minute read. And I just want to mention this. This is one of the sickest AI generated things, honestly. This whole concept of a bone gas station, this is low-key kind of alpha. And if they should do this in real life. I don't even know if it's an Easter egg, but that is a banger. Imagine just putting it out there, trying to take over the world. So I definitely see this being an Easter egg, my people. Just putting it out there, putting you on stuff that you might not even think about. This is, after all, a full country. All right, cool. The basics of gas fees. Hey there, if you're diving into decentralized finance, understanding gas fees is super important. Think of gas fees as the fuel that keeps blockchain technology running smoothly, especially in proof of stake networks. Whenever I send a transaction to the blockchain, I have to pay these fees. This is because we can't predict exactly when a computer program will stop running until it actually does. This unpredictability can lead to infinite loops. The Ethereum Virtual Machine, EVM, is like a big network of computers called nodes, and it's also Turing complete. That means it can keep running any computation possible. EVM can run and compute. That's what that really means. All right. So this means any software running on it could potentially run forever, which could harm the network. Malicious folks could exploit this by creating smart contracts that never stop running, leading to a denial of service DOS attack. Okay. So how we tackle DOS attacks? So the fact that they're talking about the security, improving the security already, talking about the basics of gas, how even the gas is used to tackle attacks is honestly genius. All right. So that's where gas fees come in. They help manage resources and protect the network. So everything I'm reading about is about Ethereum, but same thing applies to any blockchain, okay, including Shiba swap. But Shibarium. Keep in mind though that a lot of the security for Shibarium actually is done in the layer one Ethereum, and that's one of the advantages that the layer two has. All right, cool. They help manage resources and protect the network. Every app on the Ethereum virtual machine pays fees based on the instructions it uses. When I send a transaction, it triggers a smart contract with a set limit of gas it can use. This gas is bought with Ether and is sent along with the transaction at a certain gas price. If the program tries to use more gas than is allowed, Ethereum stops it. This system is clever, but not perfect. Bidding for gas prices to get transactions into a block can be unpredictable and pricey, especially when the network is busy. And that's actually what happened with Ethereum with a lot. Even when the Shiboshis first were running on Ethereum, the gas fees were crazy. It cost about the Shiboshi initially, I think was like 300, 600, and 900 type prices. The gas fees alone were like $600 when Shiboshis were released. All right, just putting that out there. The gas was more than the Shiboshi itself to mint the Shiboshi. When the ERC 404s came out, a lot of gas as well, and you saw what happened with the congestion. $40 for even a $20 uh, transaction. So, all right, clever, but bidding for unpredictable pricing, especially when the network is busy. And one more thing about that, the reason is that also these validators, want their fees, so they allow the blocks to go in when the highest fees, basically first come first serve, first pay first serve type situation. All right, so Shiba Inu, the future of decentralized finance. As Shiba Inu, we're all about pushing decentralized finance forward, just like how gas fees innovate to keep things running efficiently. By understanding gas fees, we not only protect the network, but also help make blockchain tech more sustainable and efficient. This embodies the spirit of Shib, driving both social and tech changes. Dynamic gas fees. Ethereum introduced dynamic gas fees with the Ethereum Improvement Proposal, EIP 1559, or the London hard fork. This changed the fee mechanism, adding a base fee that adjusts with network demand and an optional priority fee to speed things up. Post London hard fork, each block has a base fee that users must pay for transactions to be included. This base fee is burned and adjusts automatically. It rises when the network is busy and falls when it's quiet. So that's what it does now. So these are cool features, cool new features. This update also brought some great features. Users can tip miners to prioritize their transactions. The block gas limit can expand or contract, making fees more stable. Thanks to EIP 1559, transaction fees are more predictable. Users don't need to overbid, reducing the risk of high fees. Plus, burning the base fee adds a deflationary aspect to Ethereum, potentially boosting ETH's value over time. And that's what we want. We want decentralized and we want deflationary. All right. So think about it. Bone is tied to Ethereum. So if Ethereum is a decentralized blockchain now, okay, and uh, a deflationary blockchain, and if Shibarium is also a deflationary blockchain, and the deflationary token of Shibarium is tied and paired with the deflationary token of Ethereum, that is actually going to compound. Okay. It's almost like compound interest. I just want you to put that over time. All right. So building the future with Shib. For us at Shib, innovators, dynamic gas fees are the cutting edge of blockchain tech, offering a predictable and efficient environment for creating decentralized apps. This aligns perfectly with Shib's vision of driving innovation and tech advancement in our ecosystem. The Delhi hard fork. Despite the London hard fork's improvement, high demand can still cause gas spikes. On Ethereum, continuous full blocks can increase gas prices dramatically. On the Polygon proof of stake chain and Shibarium, with a block time of 2 seconds, the base fee can spike 10 times in just 40 seconds. High gas prices can congest the network, causing transactions to get stuck. They only go through when fees drop, which can lead to poor user experiences. A smoother ride, base fee change denominator, and this is the key part of this whole thing, my people. This is the cusp of why Shibarium and Polygon are at the leading edge of what they do. All right, and that is innovate technology. The smoother ride, base fee change denominator. Okay, the Polygon team proposed a solution with the Delhi hard fork, which we adopted in Shibarium. This update changes the base fee change denominator from 8 to 16, smoothing out base fee variations. Now the rate of change is 6.25 compared to the previous 12.5%. All right, so basically in half. All right, twice as efficient in predicting the base fee. All right, so it says unlocking prosperity with Shib. And this is the whole gist of it. If you made it this far, go ahead and hashtag a bone. You feel me? Why? And if you don't know why I'm so bullish on this blockchain, this encapsulates it. Unlocking prosperity with Shib. And when they say Shib, they mean the Shib ecosystem, the entire ecosystem. Wellies, Shiba Swap, um, Shiba Eternity, the play to earn video game, Shiboshis, the male versions, and Shiboshis, the females, and the upcoming breeding game like Crypto Kitties, which is also going to be available soon. The movie of Shib that they're knocking out, the comic book they got, the Shiba cows, digital to physical, physical to digital service, first of its kind. Unification, technology beasts constantly, and official partnerships. Canine Finance, the official LSD, real liquid staking derivatives platform, which is going to help facilitate and bring so much TVL. I'm talking about initially bring in over $50 million into a blockchain that has about $4 million TVL. Just putting that out there. Okay, this is basically a stimulus for you guys. All right, and there's so much more. All right, with that said, this is what I mean. All that wrapped up right into, for us Shib pioneers, that's us right now. Adapting to these gas fee changes is crucial for financial independence and seamless participation in DeFi. By leveraging these improvements, we create a more stable environment, paving the way for wealth creation and long term prosperity. So, if you, like me, are into leveraging these improvements that this team is constantly seeking, okay, and if you, like me, we create a more stable environment, paving the way for, if you, like me, like wealth creation and long-term prosperity for all, you're in the right ecosystem and you're watching the right channel. I go by Crypto Marxist, aka Bone Army. Just came at you. If you are new to my channel, I'd appreciate a sub. I'd appreciate a like. Help me with the algorithm. Leave a comment, hashtag Bone in the comments. Go ahead and bell it up so you can be notified when I drop content or when I go live, which is going to happen a lot more frequently. And with that, I just want to thank you guys. I hope you had a good day. And finally, I like to end with, I'm Bone Army, you're Bone Army, we're Bone Army. All right, we are the Bone Army. So catch some videos right there. I appreciate y'all, and I'm out. Deuces, my people.